Marcus amice. I write to you from the garden where the prayers of slaves still echo. Slaves who, for reasons unknown, had begun to speak of a single God. Not from the Forum, not from the Capitoline, but from Judea, as if the land of stones and fanatics were capable of birthing something more enduring than dust in a dead language. You know, I do not believe in gods, but I know how belief in God's works. And I have seen what it does to the minds of the crowd. I have witnessed it many times. First in Alexandria, then here. I saw how a single wandering prophet could move more hearts than an entire senatorial decree. That is why, my dear friend, I wish to tell you what we have begun to do. Not as a jest, not as heresy, but as a necessitas temporis. Old religions no longer function. No one prays sincerely to Jupiter unless someone is watching. The emperors, our Augusti et Dominusi, are more caricatures of divinity than its embodiment. The people do not believe in the godhood of a man who vomited from overeating yesterday and issues edicts on virtue today. Therefore, we had to shift the source of power from the person to principles, from the flesh to the symbol. And so on the fringes of the empire in Judea, a story emerged, simple, of a carpenter who sought no power, hated no emperor, and yet spoke words that stirred hearts, not by the sword but by the word, not with fire but with bread. He taught that the first shall be last, and the last first. That it is better to be meek than mighty, that it is better to suffer than to inflict suffering. To the rebels, heresies, to Rome, Ocasio. For if the masses begin to believe that suffering is sacred and obedience salvific, we will need few legions. A song will suffice in a parable. So my friend, we decided not to fight it, but to adopt it, to make this sect our altar. Let their prophet keep speaking, but let him speak in nostra lingua. Soon after Titus destroyed their temple, we began to rewrite their evangelium in Greek, not Aramaic. We smuggle into it what we needed to hear: submission to authority, acceptance of order, and a perilous love of suffering. We are not poets, Marcus. We are architecti imperi. And this new God, if he remains obedient, may become the most enduring of columns. Yours in truth and in politics, Gaius alias Verus, in the gardens of the Palatine, in the spring of the year of the Lord 666.